So the question is, why should you allow Elite Labs to be part of the Techstar community? First and foremost, we're firm believers in the lean startup philosophy. Having said such, we've been performing customer development for about a month and a half now, so we can gain better insight of our market and our potential users. Let's get into the actual application itself. When a user comes to the app, they sign up via Facebook Connect, although they must provide a valid edu-based email address since our targeted demographic is the college market. Next, we deposit all the needed data for analysis. They can invite all their eligible friends to become part of the app community. Then they're redirected to the user homepage. That's where all the magic happens. On a user's homepage, they're presented with what we call the social commerce activity stream, which is filled with social commerce objects. You can think of a social commerce object as a commerce activity pertaining to a specific product, right? So initially, the actions that we're going to allow users to take on the app will be recommend, which is when a user recommend a specific product to a specific user. Buzz it, which is akin similarly to the Twitter retweet. So if I buzz a item, that becomes a social commerce object, which will be presented to everyone in my social graph. And the actual purchase data, which would be social commerce objects. And content visibility, of course, would be controlled by our seamless app user settings. Excuse me, I'm a little nervous. On the left-hand panel, you'll find product watch list. A product watch list is basically a list which will be in string format. And when the user clicks on it, on one of these lists, will be loaded in the social commerce stream area, if you will. And this will basically be streaming product listings and streaming social commerce objects pertaining specifically to that user, to that product. Excuse me. There's two methods to create content on the app, either by listing a reaction to a social commerce object and the user's activity stream, or by going to the marketplace. Now, the marketplace itself, in terms of search, will be very basic for the time being. We'll have two basic parameters: price range, user merchant rating, and product geographic radius, if you will. And each product listing will have the available social commerce actions attached with it. For deeper product discovery, when a user clicks on the actual product link from the pre-purchase page, the pre-purchase page is the page the user goes to right before they buy the product from the physical merchant. These pages will be generated dynamically with the semantic publishing framework we're working on, and these pages will essentially be mashups from structured data that we parse from all over the web, and there's going to be tons of pictures and videos pertaining to the specific item, and this other attributes like its product specifications, and then the social conversation pertaining to that specific item again. On the merchant front, again, our focus is not online-based products, but actual physical product inventory from physical merchants. So their profiles or storefronts would be modeled similarly to the consumer front of from our users. So their profile will be loaded in the commerce stream area. At the top, you'll have a profile pic, and then basic information below. You'll have brand conversation and product categories. By default, when you click on the profile, brand conversation content will be shown. These are basically public social commerce objects that users from all over the site are producing pertaining to specific items that merchant is offering. And then when the user clicks on product categories, a pop-up will come up, and at the top of that pop-up will be a search box, so users can search for specific items that merchant may offer. And then below that will be the product categories that merchant has products in. So when they click on one of these categories, the category itself will be loaded in the content stream once again. So these products will be listed in streaming format. And again, these will have what it attached to social commerce actions that we're going to allow users to take. And from back to the marketplace, we're not building out our own payment processor. Of course, that would be ridiculous. but we are building out a front end for our shopping cart. So if a user wants to buy multiple items from different merchants, they can have it all in one integrated or centralized shopping cart. And again, we're focusing on actual physical merchants, right? And in terms of where we're getting all this data from these retailers' inventory, we're working with other startups as we speak, so we can get that data. So we can get that data via their API, so we don't have to build that back-end infrastructure to do it ourselves. So we can just focus on the app's actual user experience that we're trying to create. And in terms of value derived from the app, instant gratification. If a user searches for a product in the marketplace and they find it, they can purchase it on our app, and then just go to the store and pick it up. Better yet, they can interact with physical objects and share these interactions with their social graph, right? We feel like it's going to be, very, very cool, very, very cool. So once again, that's our product, or the MVP version of our product, our minimum viable product based on our customer feedback that we've been collecting. So again, please just give us a chance, and I promise you won't regret it.